Let's talk about a few things here regarding being a notary public. My name is Rufus. I'm the notary dude here in Los Angeles, California, and I just do general notary work. I process some apostilles, but that's basically it. I'm not a loan signing agent. Don't do a whole lot of loan signings. It's just mostly just standard general notary work, and I've also got into processing apostilles a little bit. This video is for you if you're looking to become a notary public, or maybe you're currently a notary public and you're just struggling to try to get some traction and trying to grow your business. So basically, a notary public, when you go and become a notary public, you're basically a third party. So if there's a company or someone who needs someone to sign a document, they want to make sure that the person who is signing that document is who they say they are. And that's what a notary public does. There's a lot of misconceptions about what a notary public is. They don't create documents, they don't draft documents, we don't give legal advice or anything like that. We're strictly there to verify identity. And what that means is your client is going to bring a form that they need to sign, and you're going to identify them through both their ID, and in California it has to be in person. It can't be online, it can't be via phone, it has to be in person. So you're going to look at that document that they have, and somewhere on there they need to sign it. Now when they sign that document, your job as a notary is to basically make sure they are who they say they are. So you're going to look at their ID and you're going to see them in person. If the name matches up on that document as what's on their ID, they can go ahead and sign that document in front of you. Once they signed it, you're going to document their information in your journal. It's called a notary journal. And there you're going to have their name, the date, the place the notarization took place. And then you're also going to get their driver's license information, jot it down in your journal. Then here in California, they oftentimes require a thumbprint. So that's basically what a notary public does. You don't have to worry about the forms themselves. We don't carry forms. That's something the client needs to provide to us. Now, how to become a notary public is different state by state. So some states have certain criteria. Here in California, what you need to do is you need to take a 6-hour training course. Now that training course needs to come from an approved vendor. Once you take that training course, they're going to give you a certificate. Once you have that certificate, you're able to go ahead and take the exam. And the exam is basically, I think it's like 40 to 50 questions about the notary process, and it's pretty rigorous. It's not simple. You need to take that class, you need to study in order to pass it. Just like a driving test, sometimes they ask stupid questions. The notary exam in California is full of those tricky questions as far as how much certain fines are. If you have a notarization that someone wants a copy of, when can you and can't you do that? So it's full of a lot of tricky questions like that. Now, as far as what else you need to do to become a notary public in California is you need to take the 6-hour course, you need to take the notary exam. You also need to do a background check, and you also need to get fingerprinted, and then you're also going to have to put up a bond. And that bond basically protects the public in case you screw up and make a mistake. So all in all, between the class, the supplies, and everything like that here in California, I think it cost me around $500 to do it. And that's for everything. Once you get your notary commission, it's good for 4 years. So every 4 years, if you want to continue being a notary public, you'll need to renew it. And you typically have to do the same process. You need to take the course, you need to take the test, you need to do the background check. This is basically just like starting all over again. So the advantages of being a notary public. Well, the first thing is obviously the hours. Because you work for yourself, you have like no set schedule, and it's very, very flexible. The second good thing is, a lot of times it's a cash business where you accept cash on the spot and they pay you. Very seldom do I do notary work where I bill them, they pay me later. Most of the time it's just up front. I also accept Zelle, but cash is obviously preferred. Excuse me. As far as kind of downside of the notary business, just because you have your notary commission doesn't mean you're going to get phone calls. It is a very, very competitive industry, especially here in Los Angeles. You need to market yourself, and there's different ways to go about marketing yourself through a Google business page, a Yelp business page, Facebook. You can run Google ads, so you'll pop up first if someone searches for a notary public. But all in all, if you're doing it as a side hustle to start, I would totally recommend it. If you're quitting your job and then wanting to become a notary and think it's just you're gonna make the same amount of money you did at your job, you really ought to think twice about it. But as a side hustle to start out, I think that it's great. So my name is Rufus. I'm the Notary Dude here in Los Angeles, California. I actually do mentorship, and I also do notary training for newer notaries. So if you're looking to become a notary public and thinking it's really for you, I offer a mentorship program. It typically runs about 90 minutes, it's an hour and a half, and I just charge $75. And that's the same for the notary bootcamp training that I offer to notaries who just got their commission, or maybe a notary who's been away for a while and just kind of wants to get their business jump started. If you're interested, give me a call. I'm gonna put my contact information down below and reach out. The trainings are very informal, they're nice and easy. We just talk about it, I answer questions, and I kind of have some things I go over regarding the notary business. So once again, my name is Rufus. Look me up, my phone number's below.